Native people, Native culture, Native knowledge. Hi, I'm Jeannie Green, bringing you award-winning Heartbeat Alaska.
Bringing you national and international Native news, this is award-winning Heartbeat Alaska, the premier Native voice in Native programming.
There's a heartbeat, louder than thunder, revolution is in the air. There's a heartbeat deep inside our mother. Are you too cool to care?
Now, with Heartbeat Alaska, here's Jeannie
Hello,
Green.
everyone, and welcome to Heartbeat Alaska, Native news and Native information. I'm Jeannie Green. Thank you so very much for joining us. Today, we visit the Alaska Native Heritage Center in Anchorage, Alaska. Evelyn Vanderhoop teaches us the raven tail weaving, a craft that has been lost for 300 years and is now in revival. We have all that plus much more. I'll be back with Heartbeat Alaska right after this.
I can't wait until my ship comes in, landing on the edge of Ellesmere, wondering if we could survive here. We were told that half would stay, the rest of us were on our way. Will I see my family again? I can't wait until my ship comes in.
And a lot of the traditional ways of Native peoples worked. It worked then, and if we could utilize them today, it would work now. It was all about respect and honor and pride. That was everything then, and that's what should be everything now.
Heartbeat Alaska welcomes a brand new official hotel. The Longhouse Hotel, located at 4335 Wisconsin Street, offers 4 different styles of rooms, from standard to deluxe to grand to beautiful suites. They offer complimentary 24-hour airport shuttles and other amenities. Give them a call. The Longhouse, the new official hotel of Heartbeat Alaska. Heartbeat Alaska thanks Era Aviation for sponsoring us through our stories. Era Aviation, serving Anchorage, Cordova, Homer, Iliamna, Kenai, Kodiak, Valdez, Whitehorse, and 20 Western Alaska villages from Bethel. By the Nature Conservancy of Alaska, working with Alaska's rural communities to conserve and protect our natural heritage.
Heartbeat Alaska thanks Wave Wholesale Company, your one-stop supply source for village retail stores, food service customers, and government agencies. Welcome aboard, Wave.
Jackie Andrew, a reporter on Heartbeat Alaska, videotaped Evelyn Vanderhoop, a Haida that is now at the Alaska Native Heritage Center teaching a craft that had been lost for 300 years, raven tail weaving.
Well, I come from a weaving family. My grandmother was awarded the Governor's Award for preserving the traditional arts. My grandmother's Selena Paratovich and my mother's Dolores Churchill. And my mother also goes along and teaches weaving, cedar bark and spruce root weaving. And she's been awarded a honorary doctorate through the University of Alaska. So I come from a weaving family.
Evelyn embarked on her artistic career early. In high school, she took summer courses at the Banff School of Fine Arts in Alberta, Canada. She received a Bachelor of Arts degree from Western Washington University, Bellingham, Washington. During the summers of 1972 and 1976, she studied art at major European museums. Her artistic experience has included Haida traditional arts, and she recently expanded into Northern geometric style, raven's tail, and chilkat weaving.
Well, this is a couple of examples of raven's tail designs that are a little bit different than what the students are doing here. But this is an early piece that my daughter did, and I tried to get her to get used to going back and forth with the Chilkat. So here's an early Chilkat pattern, just to teach the back and forth of Chilkat. And if you could see, there's a pattern here in the white. It's an example of how these raven's tail designs came from the basketry, the spruce root basketry designs. A lot of the designs on the robes were designs that you could find on spruce root basketry. I'm really excited at bringing this raven's tail to young people through this program, because I've been watching them as we start out, and it is frustrating to learn how to hold your hands and to twine. Twine is a universal technique, and it's exciting to see young people do it for the first time, because I think that their ancestors' knowledge starts coming out automatically, because I show them how to twine and I show them how I hold my hands, and then they go back to their seats and they'll hold their hands automatically their own way.
Evelyn is teaching her craft to Alaska Native high school students who are given a chance to learn about their own cultures and the cultures of their peers by working hand in hand with master artists. Thanks to a grant from the U.S. Department of Education, participants in the Alaska Native Heritage Center's high school program take part in afternoon sessions of the ExxonMobil Master Artist Workshops free of charge. If you're interested in taking part and you're a high school student, please call 330-8027. Or for the general public, there are also opportunities to learn wonderful arts like this one. Call 330-8027 to take part. I'd like to thank my staff for their help in this story. Dennis Green, Jackie Andrew for your videotaping, Evelyn Vanderhoop for your help in this story, and Alaska Native Heritage Center. I'll be back with more Heartbeat Alaska right after this. Did you know that on January 17, 1893, 108 years ago, the Kingdom of Hawaii was illegally overthrown by a group of white businessmen, aided by the United States military forces? Interesting facts from Heartbeat Alaska.
Are you too cool to care?
Kids don't come with instructions on keeping them drug-free. But if they did, this is what they'd say. Call to find out what else you can do.
We were trying to quit smoking. He was trying to help us.
There's been a lot of information given to everybody, and I ignored it. I didn't pay no attention to it. I figured it ain't gonna happen to me. So the next guy it's gonna happen to never happened to me. Well, I was wrong. You kids can be wrong too. I'll tell you, the smart ones can read the handwriting on the wall, and the handwriting on the wall says, "Stay away from cigarettes."
I think I better quit.
Hi, I'm Steve Haldane for Coca-Cola and Heartbeat Alaska with more interesting facts about Alaska. Did you know that Alaska blueberries are a fine source of dye for fabric? Also, the berries are good for fish bait, blueberry leaf tea, or a fine gargle of berry juice for that sore throat. Oh, and they're great on sourdough hotcakes too. I'm Steve Haldane. See you next week.
From Anchorage now, we travel to Southeast Alaska, to Hydaburg, Alaska, and join them as they celebrate their culture. Hydaburg, Alaska is located on the Prince of Wales Islands in Southeast Alaska. It was founded in 1911 by the consolidation of 3 former Indian villages, Haldane, Klinkwan, and Sukwan. The native village of Hydaburg was established by the government to provide for one central school.
The community is composed of about 95% Haida Indians, whose ancestors came from Queen Charlotte Island of British Columbia. Hydaburg claims uniqueness as the only Haida village in the United States, although there are many Haidas in other Alaska villages. Haida Day is a day celebrating their culture, a day of celebrating today's preservation of their culture and yesterday's rich history. Yesterday, a time when men and women worked together in the village. Women gathered roots and berries, seaweed, and materials for basketry. They prepared, cooked, and preserved all foods, tanned animal skins, made all the clothing and basketry. Men fished and hunted both sea and land animals. They built houses, made the large canoes, and did all the wood carving and painting.
Clara and Natkong, our first living cultural treasure. I can't even think right now, but thank you everybody. It's been a big pleasure doing this. It's just so fun to see it going on. And now we're going to do our exit song, and we'd like you all to join us for lunch out in the lobby after.
Today, Haida Day meant a great deal to our people, not only to the students, the teachers, town people, the Haida Nation. This is the day we call a show-off day, a day where everyone show what they've done throughout the year, what they learned from the teachers. And they are today they are showing off with their regalas, beautiful regalas. Everyone had their hats on, the Haida hat, and they had chief hats. There were several different kind of hats we had with among our students. That we had a very good drummers, good singers, good dancers today. There were a beautiful day. This was a beautiful day to have today, the Haida Day.
Gloria and I went to school here together, and we had some really good role models. The old nuns here and the Chinas, they really worked a lot to get us where we are, and if we didn't learn, then we wouldn't have the ability to teach.
I think it's real important, and I think more of the kids should be involved in it. You know, this really set a spark to the fire, and a lot of the kids are excited about it. The ones who didn't take part wish they did. So the culture is really important here. It's been dying off slowly. You know, people have been losing interest, but now I think we got them back. It's real exciting.
And a lot of the traditional ways of Native peoples worked. It worked then, and if we could utilize them today, it would work now. It was all about respect and honor and pride. That was everything then, and that's what should be everything now.
Our Haida culture, it never changed a great deal. We've had this Haida culture since 1950. It's when we started here in Hydaburg. And we had the culture we put through the school system. So all the students in our village will have something to learn from and the elders were invited to come in. There's about 8 elders that took part in this, and we've had a lot of teachers. Different teachers took part, and our culture, I think, is off the ground now because we can read and write the language now, the Haida language, the Haida nation. You could read and write the language now. And I'm very proud of the students because they can pick up a song fast. And they know that they are the cultured people.
Hope you all enjoy the dancing and come on to Hydaburg for the totem pole raising and look us up at Celebration.
August 15th, Stan Marsden carved the elders of Hydaburg a pole, and it's called the Friendship Pole Tla'i. And that's kind of going to be a big day down here, and he honored himself and he honored our elders as a master carver, and it'll be a beautiful day.
The earliest recorded contact between Haida and Europeans was in 1774, when the Spanish explorer Juan Perez reached the Queen Charlotte Islands and traded with Haida Indians there. He was met by these canoes some 50 feet long. It must have been a formidable sight. In some Haida oral traditions, there are stories of voyages to Hawaii. Historic time is often known by first contact with Europeans. But Northwest Coast Indians had a vibrant history and kept oral historical records long before the arrival of the Europeans.
Kids don't come with instructions on keeping them drug-free, but if they did, this is what they'd say. Call to find out what else you can do.
Kenneth and Gloria Copeland are coming to Anchorage, Alaska, and want to invite you to the 2001 Anchorage Victory Campaign. Don't miss these exciting meetings February 1st through 3rd at the Anchorage Christian Center. For more information, call the number on your screen.
Took us far away, sailing through the broken ice towards the shores of paradise, where they say our new life will begin. I can't wait until my ship comes in, landing on the edge of Ellesmere, wondering if we could survive here. We were told that half would stay, the rest of us were on our way. Will I see my family again? I can't wait until my ship comes in. Then you see time sail on. ship comes in. I think I hear voices in the wind, telling me my ship will soon come in.
You are mine, great Alaska, and your beauty I behold. Snow-capped mountains, deep blue glaciers, winding rivers that run so cold. Hear the birds sing in the twilight of the summer's midnight sun. You are mine, great Alaska, and I'm proud to be your native son. Oh, the beauty of your summers, wildflowers bloom as snow recedes, warm winds blow in from the ocean, hills are red with fireweed, boats are painted, nets are mended, ready for the salmon run. You are mine, great Alaska, and I'm proud to be your native son. I have braved your coldest winters, I have fished your stormy seas, I have trapped your lakes, your rivers, like my father before me. Happy memories of my childhood follow me where'er I roam. You are mine, great Alaska, and you'll always be my home, sweet home. Yes, you'll always be my home, sweet home.
Thank you everyone for joining us for Heartbeat Alaska, Native News and Native Information. We're going to be starting new segments on Heartbeat Alaska, the Alaska Newspapers Report, and Jackie Andrew will be bringing that to you beginning next week. Also, we'd like to welcome a new sponsor, tribalnews.com. I recommend this website to you. If you want to find out what's happening with Alaska Natives and Native Americans, you will not find a better website anywhere in the world. That's tribalnews.com. For all of us here at Heartbeat Alaska, God bless you. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you again next week.
Navigate. Set your course. Navigate.
better do yourself a favor. When the words fall down, you're looking like a clown. Ain't no one gonna say that they'll take back what they gave you. It's like that, like that. So when you want the truth.
Hey, oh, long summer nights, falling in love. Don't ever wanna part, don't ever wanna say goodbye. We were told that half would stay, the rest of us were on our way. Will I see my family again? I can't wait until my ship comes in. You see, sail on. I can't wait until my ship comes in. Our final destination reached, they left us standing on